not really. I don't really care.
So I felt like I have to, do something on this side.
Yeah, you just happen to walk by there. Subtly. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this questions here. Complex fraction. A lot of you guys still need to work on it, so I'm just gonna go through it. But I'm gonna go through it in 3 different ways. Okay, so 2 over x plus 3, and you can ask questions still. Over, I think we did this question yesterday, but we're gonna go through 3 different ways to do it. Right? Okay, so now, what we don't see, there's a lot of things we don't see that's here, but first of all, we don't see that there is, what things we don't see here? The parentheses, okay? Let's start with the parentheses. The numerator and denominator. What else? What else you don't see?
That they're being divided by each other?
Well, they're divided by each other, okay, but
You don't see B here.
how about 3? What do you don't see 3? 3 over 1, right?
Yeah.
So do they have the same denominator?
Yeah,
No, but a parenthesis says we should add those 2 together, because that's the order operations. So then you're gonna say, well, let's multiply this side by least common denominator between x and 1. What's the least common denominator? Huh? Which is what? X, right? And you cannot just multiply by x because you change this, so you multiply this x over x. And then you multiply this by that one. The least common denominator is what? X squared over x squared. And then you say, okay, well, this is a question, you say, well, I can do this. Now they have the same denominator now. So I'm gonna say it's x, and that's 2 plus 3x. All over, this is x squared on the bottom, and this one's 4 minus 9x squared. And then you say, okay, now you become a 2 fraction now, and most of you guys know 2 fraction. 3 divided by 5 is equal to 3 over 5, right? What if it's 1/2 divided by 3/4? That's equal to 1/2 divided by 3/4. First one divided by second one, but we can go backwards, right? So what I mean if I go backwards, so it's going to be 2 plus 3x over x times by 4 divided by 4 minus 9x squared over x squared. This divide, keep changing flip, so it's equal to 2 plus 3x over x times by x squared over, now I'm going to factor this, so it'll be 2 plus 3x and then 2 minus 3x. Cancel out, that's equal to x over 2 minus 3x. Voila. Okay, we did this yesterday, but why we do it again? Because we're going to show you 3 different ways to do the same problem. Okay, so we want you to see different things. 2x plus 3, and we're going to show you. And you say, Mr. There's no other way to do it. They are. We're going to see math in a different way. We're going to see what other people cannot see. That's what I want you to make you more special than other people. So we had to learn how to see different things. So we're going to put a parenthesis here still. So I'm going to ask you, what do you see? If you were to solve this problem in a different way, how would you do it? You guys can answer it, it's okay. We only live. So you embarrass yourself in the whole world.
Same exact answer.
Huh?
No, like the same exact thing written differently.
They're the same exact thing?
Then the one we just did, just written.
Yeah, it's the same exact question.
Yeah.
So is any other different way to do the same question?
Oh, that would be
divide the bottom.
David, I want you to see a different way to do this question. Huh? Okay. Andrew, you wanna help?
Isn't it, you multiply the entire equation by x squared over x squared, since that's the least common, or is it just x over x?
Ah, you're talking about a third way. Okay, that's good. That's good. You?
You do the different, like the 4 over x squared minus 9 becomes 2 over x plus 3, 2 over x minus 3.
Ah,
and you
that's
can
the
simplify.
second way, right? So a lot of you guys see this. Right? You see that's the difference of a square. And you see the top part doesn't have that. The bottom has, this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square. So can I rewrite that?
Mhm.
2 over x plus 3, and then 2 over x minus 3. Wow. This is a factor. Now you can cancel. Now it's equal to what? 1 over 2 over x minus 3. We're gonna have common denominator, so x over x. So it's equal to 1 over 2 minus 3x over x. That means 1 divided by 2 minus 3x over x. That's equal to x over 2 minus 3x. Second way to do the problem. We're going to talk about the way that Andrew did. So this is the second way. Now, which way I prefer you do on a test?
First one.
The first one. Because first one's guaranteed a right answer if you do it properly. So if anything, you don't understand the second one, I just want you to see it, because not everybody can adapt that very quickly, can see that very quickly, and that's okay. But I still have to introduce you to the second way to look at this thing. And let's talk about Andrew's way. Andrew's way is actually pretty phenomenal. You learned this from last year? Andrew? Where do you learn it from?
I had Mr. Obama last year.
Okay,
He
so
doesn't
he,
teach much,
don't say that on camera.
so.
2 over x plus 3 and 4 over x squared minus 3. So yes, you can look at the least common denominator. But least common denominator to the whole thing. This is over 1, this is over 1. So the whole thing, x1, x squared 1. And the least common denominator is actually x squared. So why do you think it's x squared? Think about it. 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4. This is equal to 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 squared. So what's the least common denominator? It's 2, but it's not really 2. You're going to pick the higher one. Right? 2 squared. Sorry, Bendy. You can move to the front if you want. Okay. So that's going to be, pick a higher one. So then you say, well, that means this 2 over 2, which is 4. But in this case, what we're going to do is multiply the whole thing by a very cool way to do it. It's multiplied by x squared over x squared. That is 1. X squared over x squared is 1. So therefore, I didn't change it as fraction. I just changed the way it looked. Now I'm going to distribute that. So I'm going to write it in the front, so that's easier to see. So I'm at x squared over x squared. Then I'm going to distribute that to the top, and this one for the bottom, because you can do that, because top distribute top, bottom to distribute bottom. Then you're going to say x squared times 2 over x. You can do this on the side. Those cancel out. You're left with 2x. X squared times 3 was 3x squared. X squared times this, x squared and x squared cancel out, or x squared times 9 minus 9x squared. And then you say, okay, let's take our x, 2 plus 3x, and 2 plus 3x, and 2 minus 3x. Boom, boom, x over 2 minus 3x. Same answer. But it's in a much quicker way. Okay. Now, today's homework is going to be more challenging. You can utilize all these 3 ways. You can try it, experiment it. But the way that you're always going to get right answer is this way. First way is always going to be the dominant way to get all the answers. Are we okay here? Now you say, okay, what kind of question I can give it to you? So we're going to put a different way to questions. I know this is a complex question, but we're going to put a different way to question. We're going to say, hey, can you handle this? Now, I want you to tell the difference between the two. So this is a preferred way. On a test, this is going to give you the right answer. You cannot avoid it. Am I ready to this part? I don't know if we have enough time. How much time we have?
No, 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to go over last things here. And maybe we can try this question to start out with. But there is a difference between 3x parentheses to the -1 power. This might be on the next test, something simple like this. And 3x to the -1 power.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between two. Do you guys see it?
Mhm.
What's the difference? Parentheses, right?
Yeah.
So this is equal to what?
1 over 3x,
1 over 3x, this one is equal to what?
3 over x.
3 over x, right? So those are the things that I need you to see. So we're going to try to do the simple one question right here. X to the -1, x to the -2, plus y to the -2. So what does x to the -1 mean?
1 over x.
Good. Now you guys cross hanging to this. X to the -2 means what?
1 over x squared.
Is that hard? And next, just do the same thing as what we did before. Now let's experiment a different way to do it. What's LCD here?
X, y squared.
X. Now this is x squared, right? It's
Oh,
actually-
x squared, okay, I thought that was y.
The least common denominator here.
Wouldn't the 2 be negative?
No, when you change to the denominator, it becomes positive. It's like the bunk bed I told you guys about earlier. So let's experiment with new way to do things, but you can always combine these common denominator, multiply this by y squared, multiply x squared with x squared. But you can multiply this by what? What's the least common denominator? X squared, y squared. So I'm gonna get what? X, cancel out, it's gonna be y squared over x squared, y squared,
Over x, plus x squared.
plus x squared. And you're done. In one step. Oh. So there's a quicker way to look at this, and quick things to look at things the more efficient way. Now, do you have to do it this way? You can do it the other way. You're gonna get the same answer as this. So traditional way gonna offer you same answer,
Yeah.
but it's safer bet. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, so the -1 power, but make sure on your homework you're gonna play with those two a lot. Okay, that's just these common denominators. So if I have hold on.